Hi, Caroline.
Hi, Justin. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Good. I'm going to ask you 28 questions. Are you ready?
Sure, let's go.
Before we start, this is for you. It's a gift for the house.
Oh, thank you so much.
How's your day going so far?
It's going well. It's Monday and looking forward to another exciting day in GS.
Are you a morning person or a night person?
Definitely a night person.
Movies or TV shows?
TV shows.
What's a TV show you've watched recently that you've really enjoyed?
The Umbrella Academy.
Coffee or tea?
Tea. And I actually made you a cup. Would you like one?
Sure. Thank you so much.
There you go. Why don't we continue our conversation in the living room?
Let's go. How are you settling into your new home?
We're really enjoying living in Sunnybanke. The house was built in 1901, and so it has lots of space. And my daughter is really the one who's enjoying it the most. She's 11, and she's enjoying having her own room and also just some hangout spaces.
What made you say yes to GS?
It's a good question. When I first visited when I was in high school, the community was really open and welcoming to us when we came for a weekend. As an adult, I've really been inspired by what I've seen here. The commitment to the IB program, the AP program, the arts, athletics, all in a very diverse global community.
What's a George school tradition you're most excited about participating in?
I've heard a lot about Harvest Weekend, and I'm also looking forward to George Westtown days.
What drew you to a Friends school?
I like that Friends schools really challenge students, push them to learn about who they are as individuals, but then also think about who they are in the context of the world.
Speaking of, which Quaker spice do you connect with the most?
Definitely community. I love being part of a group that's working towards a common goal.
How would you describe your leadership style?
I'd say it's collaborative and inclusive. I like to bring people to the table to get diverse perspectives before making a decision.
Do you have a teacher or mentor or role model that has inspired you?
Yes, his name is Milton Sipp. He's the associate head of school at Riverdale, and I met him when I was in 8th grade. And at the time, he was the director of financial aid and admissions. And at that time, that was the first person of color that I saw in a leadership role. And I saw myself being able to get there once I saw him.
If your friends and family described you in one word, what do you think it would be?
I'd say maybe I'm a collector. I like to just bring people together. But you know what? Don't just take my word for it. Maybe we can ask my wife Angela. Ange, would you mind coming over?
Hi, Caroline.
Hi, Angela. How are you?
I'm well, thanks.
We were just talking about a word we would use to describe Justin. What do you think?
I would definitely say thoughtful. He's always thinking about what people want and need and trying to help them achieve it. Sometimes he just comes home with random things for us that he knows that we will like. And it's not about the stuff, but that he was thinking about us. So
Thank you.
you're welcome. Have fun.
Thanks. So I did not pay her to say any of those words, but I'm really thankful.
Justin, if you could get a free meal every day from a restaurant or fast food chain, where would you choose and what would you get?
Oh, that's such a hard question. I like all kinds of food. So I don't have a good answer for you, but I can tell you that I like Thai. I like soul food. I like Chinese. Anywhere with an Indian buffet, I'm there. So just put me somewhere and I will find some good food wherever we go.
I'll be sure to give you some good Newtown recommendations.
Great, thank you.
If you could share that meal with anyone, living or dead, who would it be?
Well, since we're in my house right now, I'd definitely have to say my family.
What was the best gift you've ever received, or what was the last gift you gave someone?
Sure. Last month was my sister's birthday, and we're about 5 years apart, and we're really close. And so I got her some T-shirts from her favorite movies, and that are like our favorite movies. So one is The Last Dragon, and the other one is The Bad News Bears, the original version.
When you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
An astronaut.
If you weren't in education, what would you be doing?
I'd say city planning. I love thinking about how cities are designed, where they allow people to move freely throughout the city, where they live and where they work.
What's a good book you've read recently?
I'd say Gentelligence. It's a book that describes how to live and work with people from different generations.
What was your favorite subject in high school?
History, which is why I became a history teacher.
What are your favorite sports?
Well, in high school, I played football, basketball, and I ran track, and I also ran track in college. But I also watch baseball, field hockey, lacrosse, lots of different sports.
Do you follow any pro teams?
Yes, so I'm a New Yorker, and I grew up about 15 minutes away from Yankee Stadium, so I'm a Yankee fan. But I'm also a Knicks fan, a Rangers fan, and yes, that means I'm a New York Giants football fan.
Who's your favorite artist?
If we're talking about music, I'd have to say it's a tie between Prince and Stevie Wonder.
What about fine arts?
I really love the work of Jean-Michel Basquiat because he really captured what it was like growing up in New York City in the 80s.
Where's your favorite spot on the George School campus?
Well, you know what? It's such a nice day outside. Why don't I show you?
Yeah, let's go.
So we're lucky enough to have this beautiful porch facing South Lawn. And in the eyes of my 11-year-old daughter, Josie, her favorite places on campus are anywhere with a swing. And I really love that about George, that there are swings all over this campus, just to remind us to play and to take time for yourselves.
So do you prefer salty or sweet snacks?
Oh, that's easy for me. Definitely sweet.
What's your personal favorite?
Chocolate chip cookies for sure.
What would you say is at the top of your bucket list right now?
To travel. I'd love to go, see the Olympics as a spectator, not a participant.
What are your goals for your first year as head of school?
I'm going to be an active listener. I want to take time to meet with all the different groups of people on this campus and to learn why they said yes to GS.
So what advice would you give to your high school self?
Slow down. Take time to reflect, process, and just think about the amazing experiences that you've had.
That feels like a really good note to wrap up on. Thank you so much for taking some time to answer my questions and helping us get to know you more, Justin.